Good morning, MySpace Secrets here. Thanks to all the people from around the world watching this channel, sending their kind words. Thank you very much indeed. We are definitely in some important times this year in 2009 as we face, what could be some very tough times coming up. So I feel it's my job to help you guys out, and it's also your job to help other people out, your family out, to make it a better place. Okay, well, it seems like gold is still holding strong at just over the $900 an ounce mark. Oil holding as well, while Obama seems to be just swinging an axe around trying to drastically fix everything that has been going wrong. You can't do it in a week, obviously, but I would say very soon the market will go down and retest the bottoms of the market down about the 8,000 level again. But the worst of the economic crash is not over. I get sick of hearing this stuff like the bottom is in, the bottom is nearly in, or here's another classic of this morning's newspaper in the headlines: don't get too bearish, the bulls may be coming. And my predictions of a further decline and people expecting to start using more of the word depression, as you know I've been saying, and it will get pretty rough. But you still must do what you can to prepare for the bad times that are coming. Terrible natural disasters in the US are going to occur too, and that's only going to make things a lot worse. I hope it doesn't happen, but it could be on the cards. I do see the US dollar still declining further, even though we're in a bit of a rally. It's going to decline further, and there's going to be a lot of things that will come with that. And somewhere in the not too distant futures, there's going to be a large shake-up in the credit card industry, credit card companies. Some of the CEOs will have to fess up before Congress, and this is going to lead to even more regulations on how consumers are treated in the favor of the people. Many more scandals are going to be brought to light involving corporate greed and mismanagement. We're already seeing that, and that will emerge. The lies will continue to emerge. This monumental greed and clean out of the stock market will cause it to never be exactly as it was. Now, it's hard to explain, but I see the market sinking a lot lower than it currently is worldwide. But as the market regenerates itself in the future, it's going to be a different type of looking market than I can explain. In other words, it'll be revamped to a large degree. And this is hard to explain, but I'll cover more of this later on. It's very important. At the moment, we're still seeing a lot of great bailouts for the car industries that will not help. However, the downfall of these car companies will open the door for a new type of transportation industry and a new type of personal car that does not use gas. I said this last year, and we'll continue to see this develop, but soon the new vehicles will be a way to get round, and gas-powered cars will be considered obsolete one day. And this will take a few years, but sort of like a personal computer, the new vehicle will just take over quickly and not be as an expensive car. But in the meantime, this greed and anger from the Wall Street bailouts will soon spill over in the forms of terrorism worldwide and people rioting in the streets, in popular places, hotels, tourist attractions, restaurants, just like it did last year. It's going to obviously hurt and injure and I hate to say it, but maybe even kill some people. All sorts of things will take place in all parts of the world: France, Spain, India, Africa, UK, and other areas too. And this is going to greatly increase this year with how this is tied in to the collapsing state of America and how it's pissing a lot of people off. And that leads me into talk a little bit about gold, which today is sitting, like I said, at just over the $900 an ounce mark. But wait till the smart money floods in again, people realize what is happening. You'll see it go up to 2,000, 3,000, possibly even higher longer term. Recently I've had some emails, quite interesting really, about even from some big CEOs from different companies asking me if all this is really true. Well, I don't really call the truth being rumors. And neither am I here to say hurtful things. I'm an average person trying to help everyone out there, just the average people out there, to the truth of really is what's going on. Stuff that you won't hear on the 6 o'clock news or the newspapers. I believe what I bring is the truth and not fantasy. It's based on hardcore facts and evidence and extremely good contacts that I have had in the past. And I must tell you, the reason that I did this in the first place was I was pissed off. I was disgusted in how the average person was hearing drizzle and not hearing both sides of the equation. I've worked with the market and I know how manipulated they are. But I think most people, especially those that have lost money, deserve to hear how corrupt the system is, how corrupt it has become, and how their money was really lost. Now, I would say that you guys out there that may be in that boat, you have a right to know this, don't you think? How many times did you hear from January 2008, oh, don't worry, the market will come back, the market will come back, don't worry, stop stressing, just double down and buy more. How bad was that advice? Just like what happened in Japan. A lot of the big top analysts over there saying, this is the bottom, get back in. But when you have a look at the chart, the Nikkei is 80% lower than those original highs in the market. I mean, come on. How much of a joke is this really? Back when the dot-com boom went bust, the Nasdaq was sitting at 5,000 points. 5,000 points. Now it's sitting somewhere like 1,500. This is murderous criminal camaraderie that you are dealing with. They are saying the same thing to you now. How many stories do you hear? You're probably one of them. There might be someone listening today that you're probably one of these people that wanted to get out of the market, but the bullish stockbrokers are telling them things like, you're fine, just wait it out, just wait for the bounce. It hasn't come yet, but it's coming. Well, has the bounce in the market come yet? No, like I've been saying all along, we are going to go lower on the market, people. This is a time for you to not do anything with the market. You need to sit tight and wait to see what happens. Things are going to get cheaper. Anyone telling you that this is the bottom is just fooling themselves, and you as well. And people are getting sick of it. I saw the news the other day about the demonstrations that happened late last year. Remember the riots in Iceland and Greece the end of last year. I'm fed up with the government saying we have to save all these companies in trouble. These greedy little pigs, these CEOs running the show, sitting on $5 and $10 million salaries. The Titanic is now sinking, and just like the Titanic, who got saved first? The women, the children, and then the wealthy. The others, like drowned sewer rats, got locked in and went down with the ship. What a horrible scenario. Here we have it playing out the exact same predicament. It's playing out to a T. And even after Obama gets in, he's been running around looking like a headless chook and asking to be the next president. It cost billions of dollars. Billions of dollars were used to run electoral campaigns. What a waste of a massive amount of money. Where the hell do you think that money would have been better off in? It's a waste amount of money. It's absolutely criminal. Like I keep saying, people are really pissed off with this sort of thing happening. There's going to be a revolution in many countries, and it will not go smoothly. As things start worsening, people's conditions are going to change. You've already seen this. You're probably one of them as well. If they lose their house and prized possessions, they're going to start taking it to the streets. People with nothing are just going to flat out lose it. Anyway, that's it for now. The second part of my video. We must help each other out, and the info I give in these videos, it's easy to help yourself and see what's coming for you. If you use the information properly, you can help prepare, save your money, and even profit from the coming collapse. Stay safe. Enjoy. I know I have been busy and I'll update later. So until then, I wish you all the best. Have a great day. Goodbye.